Look at that. Hey guys, AJ here back with another one for you. So guys, the following clip is from one of my live streams. Guys, I go live Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So guys, come and join the lives. We laugh, we cry, we laugh until we cry. And before we get into this clip, guys, like, subscribe, drop a comment. I have a second channel called 50304s. Go and check that out. And hit that join button because it really helps the channel out. And let's get into this.
I have to start making student loan payments next week, and I am a new graduate CRNA. I have $140-ish thousand in student loan debt.
Whoa, hold on. Wait.
Next week, and I am a new graduate CRNA. I have 140.
Hey,
looks like one of the Hanson brothers.
Making student loan payments next week, and I am a new graduate CRNA. I have $140-ish thousand in student loan debt.
$140,000. Cooked.
How?
Cooked. Guys, hold on. Let's do this. Student loan payment calculator. Guys, how much do you think her student loans payments are going to be? Let's see. Student loan calculator. She said 140,000. Let's see. Let's do 15% interest. Wait. Is it 10 years or is it 20 years? Let's see. Guys, on the low end, it's going to be $1,800 a month.
So she's CRNA, it looks like, by her TikTok thing too. So she makes around what? She makes around 80 to 100 a year at least, but with overtime well over that. She could pay it off, but you know, I'm sure she has 2 cars.
Yeah, is
a city apartment, all that stupid crap.
Yeah, 223,000 to 204,000. The issue is she's gonna spend all of her money on other things. She's not gonna pay. If she was smart, she buckled down for 2.5 years, 3 years, and just pay off.
Be done with it. It'd be over. Yeah, exactly.
I've been toying back and forth with how I'm going to tackle this because I really don't want to hold on to the debt. I know a lot of people give a lot of opinions, and I have weighed some other people's opinions. You know, I've posted about this before, and I've thought, you know, there are multiple ways to do this. But I've ultimately decided that for the time being, I want to attack this debt as it stands. My tentative plan is, and I will make a subsequent video and I'll post.
Say again?
I said, how nice of her, you know, to make a plan to repay something she's already reaping the benefits from. I mean, how would they? I think they should be able to take the degree back if they're not paying for it. That's the product that she took out the loan to purchase, right?
Well, she just
graduated, and then she's not going to pay it back. You know?
Yeah.
So she's reaping the benefits, collecting the salary from the degree that she never paid for.
Yeah, and the thing is, guys, you can't claim bankruptcy on student loans.
No, that's the one thing that doesn't clear, right? Is that the only thing, right?
That and tax liens.
Right.
Tax liens, child support, and student loans.
The plan that I chose, I'm pretty sure it's the graduated plan. So the payments start low and then they work their way up because I want to keep the monthly payment low while paying big chunks. So again, I'm not giving financial advice. If you think that's stupid, whatever, that's what I'm doing. But I forget the name of the plan. Anyways, my tentative plan is to make big payments, and I want to pay each loan. So I have 6 or 7 separate loans. Again, I have to pull it up because I don't remember off the top of my head. I've kind of blocked it out of my mind in a way. But I have looked at it, and the smallest loan is $10,000. And then the largest loan, I think, is $41,000 because some of them got consolidated by the Department of Education. I don't know what they really did with it when I was in school. I'm going to be honest. They had, you know, they did whatever they did with it. So my plan is to, you know, stack cash, pay a loan, stack cash, pay a loan, versus making monthly payments that go to a little bit of each loan. I'd rather completely wipe one loan at a time. Again, that's what I'm tentatively deciding to do. I'm not saying that my choice is right or wrong. It's just the choice that I've made. Cool. And then eventually, you know, be able to stack cash.
She just doesn't want to commit it to the loan because that's like losing it or something, even though that she has that obligation. I guarantee you. Yeah. She has savings.
I just logged in to pay my 3rd month of loan payments. back after PA school. I'm a PA now.
A physician's assistant, guys.
And my total is
Guys, how much do you think she has? I think 150.
She looks more expensive than the first chick. I agree, dude. Like 150, 160. She does, you know what I mean? I think she does. Because she looks like she's higher maintenance, requires more because she's got such a dude face.
I know, right? Guys, let me know in the chat how much you think
She looks higher maintenance though.
that Mitch says CRNAs make 200,000. I said 223,000, right? But here's the thing.
Yeah.
That student loan payment's going to be on the low end 1,800, on the high end $2,400, dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's be honest. Let's do 2,400. I mean, that's like 28. Was it? Yeah, that's like $29,000 a year. And you think that these chicks that are trying to buy Benzes and buy homes and buy townhomes and condos are just? You think that she's going to pay that off? You know?
higher
She
than
got
when I
image
started paying
upkeep,
it back.
AJ. She can't do
My-
that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Interest rates are absurd. I just cannot believe how insane our just like education system and the student debt is so crazy. And I knew that coming in, so I don't want anyone commenting negatively, but it is just so insane to me that I've made, multiple payments towards my balance and it just keeps getting higher. I have multiple loans, federal loans, to be able to go to PA school. I came in debt free. I was very blessed, but I have 5 different loans and the interest rates are 6.5, 7.05, 7.5, 8.08, and 9.08.
And those are going up, guys. So she's on income based right now. Oh, you hear that? They're going to at least 10%. So all of those are going to jump up to 10%. Look at that, guys. Guys, don't pay their bills.
And look at that stupid comment there too. Like Biden tried to help us. Remember,
Yeah,
President Biden was attempting. Yeah,
please.
yeah, he ran on a freaking false promise, dude, that never should have even been allowed. That the Supreme Court would never allow to happen. They didn't allow to happen.
True. Guys, here's the thing. There's nothing more pathetic, and put a 1 if you agree, than a man or a woman who won't pay their bills. Guys, because that means that your word means nothing.
Exactly.
If I borrow money from Korg, or if I sign a lease and I'm on that dotted line, I'm saying I give him my word that I will do said thing. If you can't do that, you're the scum of the earth. I'm serious.
No,
You are
and I
scum.
say that somebody that had wrecked credit at one point, and that was my fault too for getting stuff I couldn't afford when I was married, and letting some idiot talk me into it and pressure me into it. But whatever, it was what it was. I lived and I learned, and my score's not been below 800 in I don't know how long, in at least like 5 or 10 years.
There you go, man, right there.
And the 3 highest ones are on the 3 largest sums. Well, almost the 3 largest sums. And it's just so crazy. And the one thing I have learned in healthcare is life is so short. So yeah, do I want to get this paid off like ASAP? Yes, obviously.
But
do I want to kill myself, drain every paycheck, limit my chance to travel, see friends, spoil myself?
Oh, yeah. Wow. Let them talk long enough, dude, every time.
I told you.
Santa Claus Biden should have, paid it all so she could travel, and yeah.
I told you guys, this is the difference between Yeleni,
Disgusting.
Korg, Keyshawn, 8-Bit, Juggerville, all of us. Guys, we would pay down this debt as quickly as possible. Especially PAs make good money. Live cheap, pay your debts. But these chicks want to friggin' buy Benzes and go to friggin' the Maldives. You know what I'm saying?
And have all these stupid purses and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us the Dubai porta potty.
Yeah. Go to well, then it's actually paid for. So it's not, I would actually say that that's kind of smart, going to friggin' Dubai and letting Sheikh Mahmoud drop it.
The soft serve actually pays out. Yeah.
Oh!
But you hit the nail on the head. If she would just apply herself, she could probably be out of debt in 5 years.
She said the soft serve pays out.
Friends and family. No, there's a balance. But I feel like even with the balance, I'm in a never-ending hole with the level of
and
interest.
you know why her
and
balances increase every month? She's only making minimum payments.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where these idiots just do not get it through their heads. When they make minimum payments, that they're barely keeping afloat.
Yep. And that interest is building up and building up and building up every single time. Every single month there's interest,
Just this debt. So if anyone has any advice, let me know. I've already considered refinancing the loans. I'm going to be talking to a student debt financial advisor, because I tried talking to just a general financial advisor who didn't know enough. I guess there's a lot changing constantly with the repayment plans, which is true. They took away the save plan.
Yeah,
so anyway,
that probably makes more than any one of us too.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Try to talk to a regular financial
makes you feel any better.
Guys, he said
stupid.
Because you're so dumb.
And I am switching jobs from a nonprofit to a for-profit. So the 10-year public service loan for
guys, that's another thing that is
Nonprofit.
a big trap. Is these people who have high price skills who want to try and pay off their student loans by working at a non-profit. So let's just say Korg was a lawyer, right? He should graduate from law school and go to the best firm that he can find and pay and get paid the most. But instead, they'll be like, "Oh, go work for this nonprofit and make $70,000 a year, so you can have your student loans paid off in 10 years." Well, if you could be making $180,000 at the Linney law firm, but you're making $70,000 at a nonprofit, not only are you losing the money that you're paying towards student loans, but you're losing that difference in pay. You know what I'm saying? It's $110,000
retirement
a year that you're losing out on because you're working at some crappy nonprofit. Korg, you were saying?
Pay, benefits, retirement, and early in my career, I worked tech support at a law firm, and they have profit sharing, and for the associates, they get a bonus for their performance.
Yeah. Here you go, guys.
The problem is these clowns aren't willing to go the extra mile. They've dug themselves into a hole, and they don't realize they need to refill the hole as quickly as possible, and it boils down to their ability and their desire, and they just don't have the desire.
If that's one thing that hoes are good at, is digging holes. Oh!
Check with me as a 27-year-old nurse, single mom living in my parents' garage apartment, so I can pay off $51,000 worth of student loan debt. I work a full-time 9-to-5 as a registered nurse in a very small town, and after taxes, deductions, and contributions, I took home $2,227. First thing that I think of when I get paid is what bills do I have to cover, and for this paycheck, I only had to pay my mom and dad.
That's actually
she makes less than I do.
Is that bi-weekly or how much was that?
Yeah, she said every 2 weeks. So her take home is $2,200.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty horrible. My retirement's worth more than that by far.
Barely making $60,000 a year.
Yeah,
dude, that's horrible.
$471. $300 of that goes to rent and utilities, and the remaining is for my phone bill and car insurance. Once my bills are out of the way, I then budget out my expenses, and my expenses pretty much remain the same for every single paycheck. I allocate $350 for groceries. Per month, I probably spend around $700 to $800, but I really want to get that down. So lately,
on what? Like, how much do freaking dinosaur nuggets cost for the little bastard? You know what I mean?
Really simple meals. Even though I don't eat out anymore, I do let my daughter eat out. And I allocate $25 for that. For gas, I'm planning to spend about $80. Actually, might go over this budget because gas has just been so expensive lately. Now, for miscellaneous, I budget myself some.
Miscellaneous?
Miscal.
Miscellaneous.
$25 for this. This is for all of the purchases that I unexpectedly make. And then for our kittens, I did allocate $75 for them. Moving on to debt, the only debt that I currently have are my student loans, and I have to pay a minimum of $335. For investments, I currently don't invest for myself anymore. I really want to get back to it after I'm done paying back my student loans, but I still do invest for my daughter. I have a Robinhood account for her, and I invest $50 per paycheck. After budgeting out my entire paycheck, I have $789 left to spend. I'm currently on a debt payoff journey, so that $789 will be used for my student loan debt, but there's a twist. I won't be the one to decide how much I get to pay back. I let someone else do that for me. So follow along because I will be sharing.
What are you talking about?
One idiot.
I let someone else to do that for me?
She had enough for a nice fresh forearm tat. Yeah.
Talking
Single
about
mom.
this chick
Idiot.
is cooked. And she's a nurse. Just trash, dude.
Living rent free in their parents' garage apartment too.
Yeah. Look at these chicks
With their
are
bastard
beasts.
kids.
And guys, they want to dig their claws into your pockets.
This is for the people that just graduated from college with a fuck ton of student loan debt. If you are not one of those, you can keep scrolling. But my name is Katie, and I graduated my undergraduate degree with $220,000 of student loan debt.
$223,000 in student loan debt. Holy moly.
Well played.
Guys, there is no undergraduate degree on earth that's worth $223,000. I repeat, there is no undergraduate degree on earth that's worth $223,000.
Again, what are these clowns driving?
It just doesn't make any sense.
If you're not, yeah, you're that deep in debt, and you've got, I know you're spending that on a car.
Yeah. Yep. That's true. Yep.
In 9 months, I was able to pay off my about $60,000 of federal student loans. So now I have $170,000 of private student loan debt that I am attacking. But before you panic, because I panicked. 5 years ago when I graduated and I saw the numbers, I panicked. And I made my entire personality, my entire life was dedicated to paying off that student loan debt. And I am just here to remind you of a few things. First off, you do not exist to pay off this debt.
There you go, guys. There you go. Right.
Wrong. Yes, you do.
Just like a woman.
Right there, guys. Is that not the most woman thing that you've ever heard? So I borrow money from Korg, and I go, "Hey guys, I don't exist to pay Korg back the money he paid me, dude. Yes, I owe him money. I should be ashamed of myself for not paying him back the money." And guys, this is another thing. Never ever let your friends and family borrow money.
No.
If you give someone money, consider it a gift, because you're not
Back in the day, you borrowed money from Lenny the Loan Shark. Oh, you did exist to pay that.
Lenny's breaking some kneecaps. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
That is not the whole reason that you exist. And making it your personality will be a detriment to your mental health. Truly it will. You will lose friends. You will distance yourself from family. You will lose out and miss out on so many opportunities and great life experiences because you're so stressed about this debt. So before you panic, I need you to breathe and realize that it takes a lot of time.
Shut up. Guys, they're so annoying. And all these people, like all these chicks, they have student loan debt because they either have a boyfriend or their parents paying for it.
I just went and looked, and I owe $43,000 for college. I just graduated from nursing school.
That's actually like the smallest.
Cheap.
No, the second smallest that we've heard this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
in May, and I was like, let me look. What's the total? What's the damage? $43,000 freaking dollars is the damage. So if you know me and you used to be posting up on here like a freaking idiot, and you're gonna go judge me, whatever, it's because I'm trying to get paid from here.
oh my gosh, there's that social media's there.
It's their cap and their cope, and
Yeah.
and it's their justification for making a stupid decision.